Well, welcome back, everyone. Joined now by Sophia Britta from the Discovery Center. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, doing pretty good. And so you've got a fun craft for us here that I think
Yes.
people are really going to want to know about for here in a couple weeks. But before we get into this kind of stuff, you've got, of course, your lecture series that you've been going on.
Yes.
Last one coming up, right?
Yeah, so tomorrow is the last iteration of our Discover Community Speaker Series. We did it to kind of highlight leaders in our community. And you know, it started in Black History Month, it's continuing into Women's History Month, and we've brought in a lot of, you know, community figures who are really influential and have done a lot for their community to talk about, you know, what you could do to help out and what you could do to kind of improve your own community around you. Tomorrow, we're super excited to have Mary Emeny, one of our Board of Trustees members, a philanthropist in the area. She's on many boards, like she started the Habitat for Humanity. She was on that founding board. She founded Wildcat Bluff, and she's just a great person overall. We also have Malali Mubariz coming. She was one of our consultants for the Beyond Afghanistan exhibit, and she's done some great work within her own community here in Amarillo and also back in Afghanistan. And then, of course, our CEO, Wendy Taylor, who's done some great things changing up the Discovery Center, Wildcat Bluff, and then, you know, bringing science education and non-traditional learning to Amarillo.
Yeah, I think that's, you know, a great lineup for sure. And we were just seeing there on our screen that this is going to be tomorrow at 6:30 at the Discovery Center.
So the doors will open at 5:30. If you want to explore the Discovery Center, you're more than welcome to. This is a free event, but we ask no children. Leave the children at home. This is for adults wanting to discover something new.
Right. And you were talking about you had one of the consultants for your Beyond exhibit. That exhibit is open now, correct?
Yes. So that's a brand new exhibit. You can explore it. It's really great. We have some of their instruments there. We have some of the language spoken there in buttons, so you could hear the different languages spoken in Afghanistan. You know, we highlight their food, their music, their clothing, and some of their art as well. So it's a great chance to explore what we've got going on.
Which is very cool for sure. And of course, Don Huntington Discovery Center, love to talk about science and everything.
Yes.
Big science thing that I feel like everybody's talking about. I know, you know, we're all excited about it. April 8th, we've got the big solar eclipse and the Discovery Center. You guys are going all out for it, right?
Yes, we're going all out. We're doing a total solar eclipse viewing party. So that'll be around 1 o'clock. The peak viewing time for the eclipse is going to be, I think, 1:44, 1:40. So that's when we'll have all the telescopes out and stuff. But as you know, you should not stare directly at the sun. You're going to burn your retinas. It's not good for you.
Even if it looks like it's dark and everything, you still don't want to do it. And I also think it's worth mentioning as well, we'll be out there with y'all at your viewing party. We're going to be having this big, long special on the solar eclipse. So we'll be out there going to be talking about all the cool things going on. But like you said, you should never look at the eclipse. Of course, everyone knows about eclipse classes now, but there's lots of other ways.
Yeah, of course. I brought a little craft so you could do kind of your own indirect viewing of the solar eclipse. It's pretty cool. All you need is some sort of tube. I got a Pringles can here. We got a coffee cup there. And like Sheldon said, if you don't have these super cool glasses, if you're not sure where to get them, you can get them at the Discovery Center gift shop, of course. You could also get them at Wildcat Bluff. We're selling them for just $2 a pair. But they're a great way to, you know, look at the eclipse, look at what's going on without hurting yourself. But this craft is a fun way to also do it if you don't have a chance to stop by. What you're wanting to start with is a piece of paper and your tube. And you're going to draw a line, or trace the bottom of it. So you have a circle on your paper that matches the size of your tube.
There we go.
All right.
Even tracing my artistry skills are questionable at best.
That's all right. Anybody could do this. So we got a circle on the paper now, and I'm going to add little tabs here because you're going to either tape this or use a rubber band to attach it to the tube, and that'll just make it a little bit easier.
Okay.
So once you got your little tabs on, you're good to go, and then you can cut it out.
Okay, so we're cutting it out with the tabs, correct?
Yes.
All right. So you got paper, you got something with a tube. Rubber band is another one of those essential.
Yes, rubber band or tape. I brought tape too.
Okay, tape is good.
Know. Science is nothing if not resourceful, so make do with what you got. You could also use a toilet paper tube if you don't like Pringles, or if you don't have coffee cups. There's also a way to do this with a cereal box. So, you know, if you're watching this right now and, you know, you have short-term memory issues, you could also look stuff up. There's a lot of cool ways to do this. I think my favorite way really is the eclipse glasses, though, because you could actually see it happening. But this is, this is a fun way to watch it happen, too.
Well, and there'll be some things kind of going on at the Discovery Center at your total Eclipse viewing party.
Yeah,
correct?
so we are going to have some food trucks there. Since I said it is at like 1 o'clock, some people might be at work still. They might have lunch, or if you're going to maybe do a fun half day for the kiddos and want to do lunch while you're there, that's an option. The Discovery Center will be open too, so you can explore the exhibits and whatnot and have a good time.
All right. You're a much faster cutter than I am.
While you're cutting that out, you're also going to cut out a little tab, like a little hole on your cylinder. So that'll give you like a viewing window. I'm going to cut it right where this is because it's perfectly shaped.
Kind of cut a nice little circle into it?
Yeah, like a little upside down smiley face or just like a little peekaboo section. It looks like this once you're done. A nice little window, basically.
Okay, easy enough.
All right, now there's a couple ways you could do this. You're going to put the paper underneath where this opening is. And since I have the Pringles can, honestly, I could just put this lid right here.
Okay.
And then repurpose it like so. Since you have the cup, you might either use the rubber band or you might tape those little tabs you cut out.
Okay. Let's see what we got going here. See how smoothly. Or I can just drop my things on the floor.
That's all right.
Anyways, so we're building this here. We're getting our tapes, our tabs. You've got your Pringles can going there.
Yeah. So once you got your Pringle can or your cup all set up, then you're going to put a hole right at the top. I have a push pin, so I could put a nice amount of pressure in there and pierce it pretty easily. You could also use a safety pin. If you're a younger learner, make sure you have an adult with you.
Of course.
Especially with the cutting out part. Don't want anybody to hurt themselves. But you're going to puncture a hole right at the top. Make sure it goes all the way through.
Get a nice hole going there.
Yeah. Might be too weak for it. There we go.
There we go.
All right, and with that hole, you're going to point it towards the sun, and the sun will come through, and then you'll be able to watch the shadow of the moon going over the sun right in this little area, the paper at the bottom there, that little viewing section.
Pretty handy way. So if you don't have the glasses, that's an easy, quick way. We just made that in just a couple minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Ready to go.
If you really want to go out, you can decorate it. You can make it fun.
Like it.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's saying this is just kind of one of the many different ways you can view the eclipse. Like you said, you can look at more online. And of course, the Discovery Center on April 8th.
Yes.
Going to be having a lot of fun out there for sure. But
Glasses are on sale now. The Ring of Fire eclipse, we were one of the last places that had glasses.
Okay,
so
good to know.
definitely, be aware. Make sure you get your glasses ahead of time. Don't be one of those people who miss out.
Yeah, don't wait until the day of for sure. But hey, if you don't get your glasses, there are some great alternatives for sure. But thank you, Sophia, for coming and talking to us today.
Thanks for having me.